Hey there, fellow mythology nerds and casual internet wanderers. Welcome to Mythic Lounge, the place where legends come to chill, so don't forget to click that subscribe button and the notification bell. Across mountains and seas, deserts and jungles, from the frozen north to the burning tropics, ancient people all dreamed of one creature, a creature that never existed, yet was feared, worshipped, and whispered about in every corner of the world, the dragon. But why? How could cultures that never met, all divided by oceans, tell stories of dragons? Tonight, we fly into the heart of a mystery older than history itself. Long before humans charted maps or crossed oceans, they shared one vision: creatures with scales like armor, wings that blotted out the sun, teeth like swords, and breath that could burn the world to ash. In ancient China, dragons were not monsters. They were gods. The Chinese dragon, long, snake-like wise, was a symbol of power, luck, and authority. Emperors claimed descent from dragons. The rains and rivers were said to flow by the will of dragon kings living under the seas. They weren't feared, they were revered. Cross the world to Europe, and dragons take on a darker form. In Norse legends, dragons were destroyers. Creatures like Fafnir, once a dwarf, corrupted by greed, transforming into a dragon to hoard his endless gold. In the end, it wasn't armies or gods that slayed Fafnir, but a mortal hero, Sigurd, armed with courage and cunning. In the myths of Mesopotamia, Tiamat, the primordial chaos dragon, ruled the seas before the world was born. The gods had to slay her to carve the earth from her broken body. Here, the dragon wasn't just a monster. It was the very chaos that had to be defeated to create order. The Greeks sang of Ladon, the 100-headed dragon guarding the golden apples of the Hesperides. Heracles, in his 12 labors, was tasked to steal those apples and face Ladon. In Greek minds, dragons guarded things too precious for mortals to touch. Meanwhile, in ancient India, dragons came in many forms. But the Nagas, serpent-like beings living beneath rivers and lakes, were neither good nor evil. They were beings of wisdom, often guardians of sacred places, sometimes dangerous, but sometimes protectors. In Mesoamerica, the god Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, was a dragon god who was worshipped by Central American cultures, such as the Mayans and Aztecs, for over 1,000 years. He can take human form, but also takes the form of a feathered serpent who can fly. In Aztec culture, he was friendly towards humans and was the patron of the wind and air, as well as of arts and knowledge. In the Andean civilizations of South America, the Amaru or Katari is a mythical serpent or dragon. In Inca mythology, Amaru is a huge double-headed serpent that dwells underground, at the bottom of lakes and rivers. Illustrated with the heads of a bird and a puma, Amaru can be seen emerging from a central element in the center of a stepped mountain or pyramid motif in the Gateway of the Sun at Tiwanaku, Bolivia. When illustrated on religious vessels, Amaru is often seen with bird-like feet and wings, so that it resembles a dragon. Amaru is believed to be capable of transcending boundaries to and from the spiritual realm of the subterranean world. In West Africa, the Ninki Nanka is a legendary creature in folklore. Descriptions of the creature vary, but most contend that the animal is reptilian and possibly dragon-like. It is said to inhabit the swamps and is often used as a cautionary tale to keep children from venturing into dangerous areas. In Japanese mythology, Yamata no Orochi is an 8-headed and 8-tailed dragon, slain by the storm god Susanoo. This myth is part of a broader motif known as Chaos Kampf, representing the clash between order and chaos. Similar stories exist across various cultures, such as Thor versus Jormungandr in Norse mythology, and Indra versus Vritra in Indian mythology. Isn't it strange? In some places, dragons symbolize chaos and destruction, in others, wisdom and life. But in every case, the dragon represents something beyond human strength, a force of nature, a being that cannot be tamed, only respected or feared. Why do dragons appear everywhere? Some say it's instinct. Ancient humans, shaped by millions of years of evolution, feared predators, snakes, large birds, big cats. Our minds mix them into one terrifying creature, a flying fanged beast. Others believe dragons are memories of lost creatures, dinosaurs glimpsed through fossils, inspiring myths that echoed through the ages. Or maybe Dragons are more than just fantasy. Maybe dragons are the embodiment of the unknown, the wild forces of nature that humans, no matter how far we sailed or how high we built, could never fully conquer. When we looked at mountains wreathed in storm clouds, when we heard the roar of volcanoes, when we feared the vast darkness of deep oceans, we imagined dragons. We still do. Even now, dragons soar in our stories, in books and movies, in dreams. They are the monsters we fear and the legends we aspire to. Because every dragon in the end offers a choice. Will you flee from the impossible or dare to face it? If you enjoyed this flight across ancient legends, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more epic mythology, and tell us in the comments, if you had to face a dragon, would you fight it or ride it? Until next time, keep chasing the legends. They might just be real. If you enjoyed this dive into the mystical world of Freya and her cats, hit that like button like it's a magical trigger. Subscribe for more deep dives into the gods, monsters, and myths that shaped our world, and maybe your next character.